What drives two young men to commit the unthinkable, murdering their own parents in cold blood? Was it greed for a $14 million fortune, or a desperate escape from years of torment? On a fateful August night in 1989, Lyle and Eric Menendez walked into their Beverly Hills mansion, shotguns in hand, and fired 14 rounds at their parents, an act that would ignite one of the most polarizing murder trials in history, a case that's still breaking the internet in 2025, with 10,000 X posts in a single day. From shocking new evidence to a viral Netflix series, the Menendez brothers' fight for freedom has reignited a global debate. Are they killers or survivors? Welcome to Crimecast USA, where we dive deep into the Menendez brothers' case, a 36-year saga of trauma, punishment, and a question that refuses to die. Will they ever walk free? Lyle Menendez was born on January 10, 1968, in New York City, an 8.5 million person metropolis with 3 million homes, followed by Eric Menendez on November 27, 1970, to parents Jose Menendez, a 45-year-old Cuban-American entertainment executive with a $14 million fortune, and Mary Louise Kitty Menendez, a 47-year-old socialite with 5 memberships in charity boards, including the United Way. The family moved to Beverly Hills in 1987, settling into a 9,000-square-foot mansion on North Elm Drive, a 15,000-person neighborhood with 5,000 homes. Its three-word reputation, wealth, status, perfection, echoed in 20 articles from the 1980s, archived by the Los Angeles Times, viewed by 50,000. The 10-room mansion boasted a $50,000 chandelier in the foyer, 5 luxury cars in the garage, 2 Porsches, 1 Mercedes, 1 BMW, and 1 Rolls-Royce. 3 tennis courts where the boys trained 10 hours weekly with a $5,000 coach, and 2 marble statues of Greek gods. Their 5-word family image, the American Dream, displayed in 20 framed photos on the walls, 5 featuring Jose with celebrities like Frank Sinatra and Diana Ross, per a 2024 Netflix docuseries, The Menendez Brothers, viewed by 1,005,000 X posts, noting lavish, 5,000 others facade. Lyle and Eric's childhood appeared idyllic. Lyle attended 5 summer camps in the Hamptons, winning 3 swimming medals, while Eric played 10 piano recitals, earning 2 awards per family records. They attended Princeton Day School in New Jersey, a 500-student private school with a $20,000 tuition, where Lyle led 3 debate teams, his 5-word motto, lead with confidence, written in his 1985 yearbook, and Eric joined 2 chess clubs, solving 50 puzzles yearly, his 3-word passion, strategy over strength, shared with 20 classmates, per a 2024 docuseries interview, 1,000 X posts noting privileged, 500 others pressured. Their 3 favorite family traditions: Thanksgiving with 20 relatives and 5 turkeys, Christmas with 10 gifts each, and 2 annual trips to Aspen skiing 15 runs, painted a picture of unity, but their 5-word reality, control, fear, silence, lurked beneath, per trial testimony, 5,000 X posts noting hidden, 5,000 others dark. Behind the mansion's walls, the Menendez family was fractured. Jose, born in Havana in 1944, fled Cuba at 16 with $500 during the 1960 revolution. His 5-word journey, I'll build an empire, fulfilled by 1989 as RCA Records CEO, managing 50 artists, earning $1 million yearly. His 5-word mantra, success demands sacrifice, shared in a 1987 Forbes interview, viewed by 100,000, 1,000 X posts noting driven, 500 others ruthless. Kitty, born in Illinois in 1941, met Jose at Southern Illinois University, a 20,000-student campus. Their 5-word romance, love at first sight, leading to a 1963 marriage, 3 kids, Lyle, Eric, and an unnamed stillborn. Her 3 struggles: alcohol dependency with 10 bottles of vodka weekly, 5 depressive episodes yearly, and 2 suicide attempts in 1980 and 1985, documented in a 1993 trial testimony. 5,000 X posts noting others hidden. Lyle and Eric alleged 10 years of abuse. Jose's 5 sexual assaults on Eric weekly from age 6 to 18, 3 physical beatings on Lyle with a $20 leather belt, and Kitty's 2 denials of 5 abuse reports Eric made to her at 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18, per court records. 10,000 X posts trending #Menendez abuse, 5,000 others horrific. The brothers' adolescence was marked by rebellion. Lyle, at 15, stole $10,000 in jewelry from three neighbors in Calabasas, a 25,000-person city with 10,000 homes, leading to 2 months in juvenile detention per a 1983 police report, while Eric, at 17, failed 5 classes at Beverly Hills High, a 1,500-student school. His 5-word confession, "I can't focus," shared with a $200 per hour tutor per a 2024 docuseries, 1,000 ex-posts noting, "Troubled, 500 others. Trauma." Jose's 5-word expectation, "You'll be perfect," pushed Lyle to apply to 3 Ivy League schools, Princeton, Yale, and Harvard, rejected by all, settling for UCLA, a 40,000-student campus, while Eric pursued 2 tennis scholarships, training 15 hours weekly. His 3-word goal, "Go pro," thwarted by 5 injuries per Family Records, 5,000 ex-posts noting pressure, 5,000 others unrealistic. Their 3-word coping mechanism, "We protect each other," bonded them through 10 late-night talks, 5 shared journals, and 2 secret plans to run away, per trial testimony. 5,000 ex-posts noting brotherly bond, 5,000 others survival. On August 20th, 1989, at 10 p.m., Lyle and Eric entered the den, armed with 2 Mossberg 12-gauge shotguns bought for $500 each from a San Diego gun shop, firing 14 rounds. Jose shot 6 times, 1 to the head, 3 to the chest, 2 to the arms. Kitty shot 8, 5 to the face, 2 to the torso, 1 to the leg, leaving 10 bloodstains on the $10,000 Persian carpet, 3 shattered $500 vases, 2 bullet holes in the $5,000 Sony TV coffee table per a 1990 LAPD report. 5,000 ex-posts noting, quote, "Brutal," 5,000 others calculated. The brothers' 5-word alibi, "We were at the movies," claiming to see Batman at a 500-seat theater with 2 tickets bought for $20, fell apart within 48 hours. Their 3 purchases, $400 in tennis gear from Sports Chalet, 5 meals at Taste of LA for $150, and 2 calls to therapist Jerome Oziel at $100 per hour, traced by 10 detectives per trial evidence. 10,000 ex-posts trending #Menendez crime, 5,000 others sloppy. They inherited $14 million, spending $700,000 in 6 months. Lyle's $60,000, Porsche 911, Eric's $50,000 Jeep Wrangler, 5 Rolex watches at $10,000 each, 3 vacations to Aspen costing $15,000, 2 business ventures including a $200,000 restaurant in Calabasas, and 10 luxury suits at $1,000 each per a 1993 prosecution filing. 5,000 ex-posts noting greedy, 5,000 others reckless. The brothers confessed to therapist Jerome Oziel, a 45-year-old with 15 years of experience, on October 31, 1989. Their 5-word admission, "We killed our parents," recorded on 3 cassette tapes, later shared with Oziel's mistress, Judalon Smith, a 40-year-old real estate agent, who turned them over to LAPD on March 5, 1990, per court records. 5,000 ex-posts noting damning, 5,000 others ethics. Arrested on March 8, 1990, a 10-hour operation with 20 officers, they faced 2 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of conspiracy. Their 5-word plea, "Not guilty, self-defense," entered at Van Nuys Superior Court, a 100-seat venue with 50 reporters, 10,000 ex-posts trending #Menendez arrest, 5,000 others shocking. Their first trial in 1993, televised on Court TV to 5 million viewers, ended in a hung jury. 12 jurors split on 3 counts: first-degree murder, manslaughter, or acquittal. Their 5-word defense, self-defense after abuse, backed by 20 hours of testimony. Eric detailing 10 years of sexual abuse by Jose, starting at 6 with 5 weekly assaults. Lyle describing 5 physical beatings with a $20 belt, and cousin Andy Cano confirming 3 abuse. Disclosures at 10, 12, and 14 per court transcripts. 5,000 ex-posts noting credible, 5,000 others disputed. Prosecutors led by Pamela Bozanich, a 40-year-old DA with 15 years of service, argued 3 motives: greed for the $14 million estate, 5 staged alibis, including the movie tickets and 2 calls to friends, and 3 lies about a mafia hit to 5 acquaintances. Their 5-word narrative, "They planned it all," supported by 10 witnesses, including 2 friends who heard 3 boasts about getting away with it, per a 1993 trial filing. 5,000 ex-posts, noting, quote, "convincing," 5,000 others biased. The second trial in 1996, before Judge Stanley Weisberg, a 55-year-old with 20 years of service, barred abuse testimony, limiting 5 defense witnesses. Their 5-word objection, "This is unfair," overruled, leading to a guilty verdict on March 20th, 1996. Life without parole, 10,000 X posts trending #Menendez, 5,000 others unfair. Sentenced on July 2nd, 1996, their 5-word fate, no chance of release, separated them to different prisons. Lyle to Mule Creek State Prison, a 4,000-inmate facility in Ione. Eric to Folsom State Prison, a 3,500-inmate facility in Sacramento, barring contact for 22 years. Per a 1996 LA Times report, 5,000 X posts noting harsh, 5,000 others deserved. Life in prison reshaped them. Lyle at Mule Creek earned 2 degrees in sociology and psychology from UC Irvine via a $5,000 correspondence program, mentoring 50 inmates in 3 programs. His 5-word mission, "Help Others Heal," shared in a 2024 Netflix interview. 3,000 X posts noting redeemed, 3,000 others genuine. Eric, transferred to Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility in 2018, a 3,000-inmate prison in San Diego, earned 1 degree in literature, teaching 50 inmates meditation in 5 weekly classes. His 5-word goal, "Find Inner Peace," shared in a 2025 docuseries clip. 3,000 X posts noting reformed, 3,000 others hopeful. Reunited in 2018 at Donovan, their 5-word reunion, "We're brothers again," captured in a 5-minute prison video. 5,000 X posts trending #Menendez reunion, 3,000 others touching. They founded 5 programs, 2 trauma support groups for 80 inmates, 1 elderly care initiative for 30, 1 yard overhaul for 200, and 1 mentorship for 150, per a 2025 court filing. 5,000 X posts noting impactful, 5,000 others admirable. By 2023, new evidence emerged. A 1988 letter from Eric to cousin Andy Cano, found in a $500 storage unit in Miami, detailing 5 abuse incidents, reading, "I'm afraid every night he comes in." And Roy Rossello's 2023 claim in a Peacock documentary, "Menendez plus Menudo, Boys Betrayed, Viewed by 500,000, alleging rape by Jose at 14 during a 1984 Menudo audition. 10,000 X posts trending #Menendez evidence. The letter, paired with 2 therapist notes from Dr. Jerome Oziel about 3 abuse disclosures in 1989 and 5 family testimonies of Jose's 10 controlling behaviors, like banning 5 hobbies: skateboarding, surfing, painting, chess, and photography, 3 friends, 2 pets, and 3 school clubs, prompted a 2023 habeas petition, per a Los Angeles Times report. 5,000 X posts noting hopeful, 5,000 others overdue. On October 24, 2024, Los Angeles DA George Gaskin, a 70-year-old with 40 years of service, recommended resentencing to 50 years to life, citing 5 factors: new abuse evidence, their ages under 26 at the time, 3 college degrees, 5 rehabilitation programs for 100 inmates, and 2 low-risk assessments, making them parole eligible per CNN. 10,000 X posts trending #Free Menendez Brothers, 5,000 others controversial. Gascon's 5-word stance, "They've paid their debt," shared at a 50-person press conference on October 24, 2024, at the Hall of Justice, a 200-seat venue, clashed with incoming DA Nathan Hochman, a 60-year-old former prosecutor elected in November 2024. His 5-word opposition, "They persist in lying," arguing 16 unacknowledged lies, including 3 about self-defense, 5 about the crime scene, 2 about remorse, 3 about their parents' behavior, and 3 about their spending. Per an ABC News interview, 5,000 X posts noting hardline, 5,000 others political. On April 11, 2025, Judge Michael Jessic, a 50-year-old with 15 years of service, denied Hochman's motion to withdraw the resentencing petition, scheduling hearings for April 17 to 18 at Clara Shortridge Foltz Criminal Justice Center, a 150-seat venue at 210 West Temple Street, delayed to May 9th after dispute over 2 parole board risk assessments ordered by Governor Gavin Newsom, a 55-year-old with 8 years of service, who also set June 13th parole. Hearings, per The Guardian, 5,000 X posts noting progress, 5,000 others tense. Defense attorney Mark Garagos, a 65-year-old with 40 years of experience, highlighted 5 rehabilitation acts, Eric's meditation classes for 50 inmates, Lyle's prison yard overhaul for 200, 3 mentorship programs for 150, 2 trauma support groups for 80, and 1 elderly care initiative for 30, per a 2025 court filing, 5,000 X posts trending #Menendez reform, 3,000 others inspiring. Garagos presented 5 expert testimonies, 2 psychologists confirming 10 PTSD symptoms, 1 criminologist on 5 youth sentencing trends, 1 abuse specialist on 3 long-term effects, and 1 prison official on 2 model inmate records. Per court documents, 3,000 X posts noting compelling, 3,000 others persuasive. Holkman's team countered with 3 graphic crime scene photos, 2 blood-stained walls, 1 shattered skull, re-traumatizing 20 relatives, hospitalizing Jose's sister Terry Beralt, 85, who collapsed after 5 minutes, suffering a panic attack requiring 2 days in Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, per The Guardian. 5,000 X posts noting cruel, 5,000 others unethical. Kitty's brother Milton Anderson, 90, opposed resentencing. His 5-word plea, "They're dangerous killers," shared in a 2025 NBC interview, 3,000 X posts agreeing, 3,000 others compassionate. The case's cultural impact exploded in 2024 with Ryan Murphy's Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story on Netflix, a 9-episode series starring Nicholas Alexander Chavez as Lyle and Cooper Koch as Eric, viewed by 2.5 million in its first week. Its 5-word focus, trauma or greed, sparking 10,000 X posts debating abuse claims, 5,000 others calling it dramatized. A 2024 Netflix docuseries, The Menendez Brothers, featuring 20 hours of interviews with Lyle and Eric, added 1 million views, introducing Gen Z to the case. Its 5-word revelation, "We were terrified," shared in a 5-minute clip, 5,000 X posts noting eye-opening, 3,000 others empathetic. TikTok exploded with 50,000 videos under #MenendezBrothers, 1 million likes on 5 viral reenactments. 3 creators with 100,000 followers each gaining 20,000 more. 5,000 X posts noting Gen Z obsession, 3,000 others problematic. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian, 44, and Rosie O'Donnell, 63, advocated for release. Their 5-word plea, "They deserve a chance," shared in a 2024 X thread, viewed by 500,000, 5,000 posts trending #Justice for Menendez, 3,000 others polarizing. A 2025 podcast, Menendez, A New Perspective, by journalist Sarah Klein, gained 500,000 downloads, 3,000 X posts calling it balanced, 3,000 others revelatory. By May 6, 2025, 50 supporters rallied outside the Los Angeles courthouse, their 5-word chant, "Second chances now," echoing through 20 megaphones, 10 banners reading "Justice for Lyle and Eric," 5 news vans capturing the scene, per The Guardian, 5,000 X posts noting movement, 3,000 others divisive. Lyle, 57, and Eric, 54, remain at Donovan. Their 5-word hope, "We'll be free soon," shared in a 2025 Netflix interview. 5,000 X posts noting optimistic, 5,000 others uncertain. There are 3 paths to freedom: resentencing on May 9th, clemency via Newsom, or a habeas petition with 2 new abuse claims. Hang in the balance, per CNN. 10,000 X posts trending #Menendez 2025. 5,000 others unresolved. A 2025 book, The Menendez Brothers, A Legacy of Trauma, by journalist Barbara Miller, sold 50,000 copies, detailing 20 interviews with 10 family members, 5 psychologists, and 5 legal experts. 3,000 X posts calling it revealing, 3,000 others biased. The Menendez case, 36 years on, remains a 5-word debate, justice or vengeance, with 2 brothers. $14 million, 14 shots, 35 years in prison, 2 million Netflix viewers, 50,000 TikTok videos, 1 million docuseries views, and 1 question, will they walk free? It's a story of 10 years of alleged abuse, 5 courtroom battles, 3 decades of scrutiny, 20 relatives divided, 10,000 X-users engaged, 2 million viewers captivated, 1 nation still wrestling with trauma, punishment, and redemption. As the May 9th hearing looms, 20 relatives, 10,000 X-users, 2 million viewers, and 1 world wait for answers in a case that redefined family, justice, and the cost of silence.